Hi guys, I'm Faiz Najib
I'm Amirul,
and welcome to Campus Voices. Okay, so today is a very special day because it's been a while since we've done any podcast. It's been so long.
so long.
So today we have Mr. Simon from Guangxi Province, China. He's currently doing his PhD in educational psychology. So sir, can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm a PhD student from Guangxi. So I'm majoring in education psychologist. So today I'm very glad to be here to join this session.
Thank you so much for
Thank you so
joining
much.
us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
So we have two questions that we would like to ask you based on your profession and whatsoever. Il, would you like to start first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So for the first question is, what role does community support play in mental health, and how can we encourage people to reach out?
I think nowadays there are many stress for ourselves. So if you want to conquer this, you must shift your attention
That's true.
and to do the right things you like. For example, doing some exercises, doing some fitness outside to make your body stronger and have a good mood. I think the best thing to reduce the stress.
So in a way, you're saying is that we should like get our minds off by doing activities that really give us the benefits of healthy body, but at the same time with healthy mind. Is it that
Yes.
you're trying to say? I see. Is there any ways for people to reach out, like asking for a help, like directly or indirectly to others?
Yeah.
Reach out, ask for help.
Yeah.
That's I think there might be different ways to doing this. People we know is some people enrollment
Enrollment as in involvement, is it?
involvement and ex-involvement. There are two kinds of people. So mostly the one part, the enrollment person, they may have the different ways to doing this, especially to reading some books,
Yeah, that's true.
to have some different ways to
To enjoy
Yes,
in whatever that
but
they're doing.
the extrovert person
Yeah.
may to reveal their emotions. Actually,
I see.
In most people
Yeah.
face to face.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you're saying that there are two ways because we have introverts,
also
people, and
extroverts,
extrovert.
yeah.
So these two people would actually
Have
different ways of
Yeah.
tackling that. I see. Understood. Thank you so much. We'll move on to the next question, which is okay. For you, based on your profession and your experiences, what mental health challenges do you feel are especially relevant for students and young adults today? Yeah. Like you can definitely share your thoughts. It's okay. Yeah.
For students and young adults,
Yeah. Like mental health challenges that they have to face. Like.
I think everybody has different problems in different parts of our life. So the young adults may nowadays most adults people are enjoy the online
Yes.
doing the games
Yes.
and play the cell phones.
Yeah.
For our student life, we must focus on the study, and we are join most activities and to discuss with our classmates
Yes.
and doing some outside exercises.
Understood. Yeah. So I think because based on I think what we have to go through as students, because it's different because we are doing our degree and Mr. Simon is doing his PhD. So like I think the one thing that we have to go through is definitely I think is stress, and definitely we do have times where we feel like we overwhelmed and depressed because of whatever that's happening. And I think because of social media and whatever that's happening around us, it's like there's so much information, so much things to take in, so we definitely feel overwhelmed or whatsoever. Which comes to my next question. This is not from the list, but what advice can you give to students and young adults if they are feeling this way? And also, like I think Yul actually mentioned before, as in we are also scared to ask for help because we feel that, oh, it's fine, I'm sad, but I'm also depressed, but I feel that it's okay, maybe I don't need to tell mom and dad, I don't need to tell my friends about this. So like what is like your best advice for students and also whoever that's currently watching this podcast, where they feel helpless, they don't know who to ask for help, they don't know who to reach out? Yeah.
I think the most important thing is to make sure your goals and stick to it. Then you shift your attention and you feel stressless, and there are much things to do for your goals. So put your heart into it. Then you will feel happy.
Understood.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the advice.
Is there anything that you would like to add on, Ian?
I think from the answers from both question and also the advice that he gave, it really gave us a point of view from his side. It opened a bit of my mind.
Yes.
It's like we have other ways to do and to overcome our fears and also our own sadness, depressions and everything. And it really didn't hit me when he said that, oh, you just need to shift your attention away from the things that you are facing right now. So in a healthier way, I think thank you. I actually mentioned that.
We really needed that also. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Is there anything that you would like to add on before we cut to the knee? Is there anything that you would like to add on for now? Okay. Oh wait, I have one question. If you don't mind me asking, like, how is your experience? Okay, this is not related to mental health, but since we are also in Campus Voices, we would like to ask you, like, how's your experience doing your PhD in City University? Like, how do you feel as a student studying here, especially in Malaysia? Yeah. Like, how do you feel?
I think most our Chinese students studying here abroad. So for most students, their difficult is they face the difficult customs and language barriers. So most students I know studying here are afraid to go outside to shopping, to working, and they always doing things inside home. So I think this is not a good thing. You need to know the different rules and different customs of this country. Then you will to get used to it. Then you will improve yourself. I think the difference for me to those guys is I love to learn new things.
I see.
Yes,
Understood.
yes. So I think this is a very important
That's true. That's
thing,
true.
to live here
Mm.
and to have a good start here.
I see. How long have you stayed here, if you don't mind me asking?
Half a year.
Oh, I see. So it's quite recent. Have you tried our our foods and everything?
Yes. I like the cinema.
I see. That's nice.
It's delicious.
I see. Have you been to other states beside
Besides Kuala Lumpur?
Kuala Lumpur? Have you been to
Beside
Terengganu?
Malacca.
Malacca?
Ah,
I see.
my hometown.
Yeah,
Malacca
his
is a really
hometown.
Nice place.
Oh, thank you.
I see.
Malacca people.
Because I'm from Johor. Johor is very close to Singapore. So if you want to go to Singapore, you can definitely pay a visit to Johor first, and then you can go to Singapore. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
If I have time, I will go.
You should definitely. It's very nice because every state has its own food, has its own
cultures.
outfits.
Yeah.
You should definitely, if you have the time.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
joining us
much.
today. I think those are just the questions that we want to ask you. And thank you for your time. Thank you. We apologize if you actually had to wait quite a while outside.
Never mind.
Yeah, thank you.
guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to Campus Voices. Okay, jap, one more time. Okay, kat. Tak apa, don't do that. It's okay.
Take 4.
Take 5. We say together again. Ready? Alright. 1,
2, 3.
Hey guys, so welcome to
Campus Voices.
Okay, so this, as you guys can see, kita orang dah tukar tempat. Alright, so just now, if you guys don't know, we have a student from PhD, which is, he is Mr. Simon. He is studying in educational psychology. But we have a new guest. We have a student who is currently studying bachelor's in applied psychology, which is Imalina. Imalina. So can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my full name is Nur Imanina Izzati binti Nawi, but most people call me Nina. I'm in semester 3. I am in program Bachelor of Applied Psychology in City University. And a lot of people ask me why I choose psychology for my degree. So it's actually a very long story, but if I cut it short, from I was young, a lot of my friends like to share their stories with me, and their stories are mostly very depressing for me to listen to. Things like assaulting, things like that. It's very sensitive to talk to, but I feel bad because I cannot do anything. I cannot help them, things like that. So but at that time, I don't know anything about psychology. I think I want to help them, but I don't know how. So as I grow older, I learn about psychology, and I think, oh, that is the way I can try to help them. Okay, maybe I cannot have the profession in psychology. You know, psychology is a very long journey to be a psychologist. But at least if we learn psychology, I think we can have at least the knowledge, and I will know how to at least help them in a way that I can. Yeah, that is why.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Then okay. In that case, then we can start with the first question. Are you ready? How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay?
I am nervous.
Jangan nervous.
It's okay. It's fine. If
Okay.
there's anything, you can just answer in your own words or whatsoever. You boleh jawab bahasa Melayu, tak ada masalah.
You
Kita
can
orang
mix it up.
Bilingual. Tak ada
Jangan
masalah.
risau.
Yeah. So then we start from the first question.
Alright.
Is it okay?
Okay.
Alright. So the first question for Imalina: what mental health challenges do you feel are especially relevant for students and young adults today?
Okay, mental health challenges. For me, the biggest challenges that the youngsters have to face this day is the anxiety. You know, because nowadays the world is going too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the syllabus in primary school is very, is very hard. Even my brother textbook, I see the things that they learn in standard 2, standard 3. In STPM, I have to learn that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That
But really,
is-
their syllabus is like lain gila compared to us. Yeah.
They're more advanced
The
in a way.
syllabus is too hard.
Mhm.
That is the school. It's not the university even. Is the technologies, all that. Everyone have to go fast. Everyone have to follow the the face of the world. So yeah, and social media also. Everyone have to compare themselves with the others. Yeah, so the anxiety between the youngsters nowadays, we always want to be better.
Yeah.
We always
true.
want to compare ourselves and the others. We always think like, why we are not like them? Why we at this phase? Why others are like? Why the dreams that they wanted to, actually they can get that easily. But why
Why
do we
cannot,
need to work hard for
why
that?
our
Yeah.
journey is too long for that? Why others is easy, but why for us it's hard, like that. So yeah, I think that is the biggest challenge.
Anxiety.
Yeah, anxiety.
Anxiety. You have anything you want to add on, Yul? Your thoughts on that? Because I think we did talk about that before.
Yeah,
kan?
we
Because
did.
I feel that especially in our generation, as Gen Zs, people don't get that. Like macam we do face that a lot, but like people who are, respectfully, people who are older than us, they don't really understood
Why we
why?
are
Because I remember when
facing
I
that.
was a kid, I would tell my teachers, I think masa tu I umur 10 tahun, 11 tahun. Tapi like I get this heartbeat bila whenever I go to like assembly, like day one or whatsoever, I will feel macam, and then my hand would start to
sweat and
bergigil.
everything. Yeah.
And then like when I ask my my teachers, teacher, I'm feeling, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say like, am I like overwhelmed or whatsoever? And they're like, you're too young to feel this way. She cakap macam tu. Dia kata, you terlalu muda nak rasa benda-benda. This one, all of these emotions is like for orang-orang
For
yang dah
adults,
berumur
yeah.
and whatsoever. You know, people who are older than you, they are feeling this way. Why are you feeling this way? And they were like, I don't know. It's like my body, you know. Yeah, like what do you expect me to do kan? To be like, but I totally agree because like there's so much things that's happening. Like compared to respectfully compared to previous generations, it's all like there's no technology, there's no phones. Even so, their phone is like the small Nokia phone. There's not much that we can do except to like call our friends and family or whatsoever. Tapi like kita orang like we are exposed to this.
Everything, yes.
So like Instagram, whatever that's happening dekat America, whatever that's happening at another country, kita orang dah
Dapat dah.
kita orang dah dapat dah. So yeah, I agree. I think anxiety is one thing that we are all facing.
Plus, in a way, we're actually like, for the Gen Zs, we actually live in the age where technology is about to rise, and also we actually live like, zaman tak ada phone pun kita dah lalui. But at the same time, by the time we are a bit older, dah 10 tahun, 11 tahun, dah ada phone, dah ada laptops, computers. We already learn like, how to use, how to open the RAM. I think ada kot dulu syllabus kita belajar macam mana nak hard disk lah apa semua, download. So like we live in both ages, and then the hardships and also the challenges are even harder than that. So macam adults mungkin tak faham sebab diorang tak ada di dua masa sekaligus. So diorang tak tahu. And that's why anxiety, so we're moving on to the next questions. The second question is, what are your thoughts on attentive listening and how it can help the people around us, around you?
Would you consider yourself as an
Attentive listener?
Like do people say that? Like macam, you could.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Nice.
Because I am good at listening more than talking actually. And actually attentive listening is very 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 important. A lot of people think like listening is just a simple thing. No, it's not. It's not a simple thing. There is a lot of lives you can save just by listening to them. And the most important part about attentive listening is the attentive part, because a lot of people actually they listen to you but they don't understand. They listen not to care about you. They just listen like okay, aku dengar je apa kau cakap. By scrolling the phone, kau dengar tapi kau tengok handphone. That is not a good way actually. We have to actually listen to them and validate their feelings. And the most important thing is sometimes bila kita dengar orang cakap, kita macam nak bagi solution kan, but the solution is not the most important thing. The most important thing is companionship. We should cuba untuk ada dengan dia orang, sebab orang ni kadang-kadang dia mencari orang untuk dia share masalah tu sebab dia rasa dia tak ada siapa-siapa. So we have to actually teman dia orang and cakap yang no, you are not alone. I am here with you. Macam tu. So that is it actually help people by kita bagi dia orang comfort tau. And they can unload their worries, their thoughts. So by doing that, the stress, the burden tu macam hilang kan. Macam tu.
I agree so much. I think like what you say about it's not an easy thing to do, to be an attentive listener, because I had to go through that with my little sister. So like my little sister was the one that actually told me, Faiz, can you listen more? You get what I mean? Because like no, really, because I always have the tendency, because plus like, she's my adik kan, so as an older sibling kita rasa macam, ayo, why are you going through all of this, you know, like like you're so smart, like why do you have to go through this, you know, things like that. So I always have the tendency to say things, bila dia bercakap I always cut her off, which is bad. Which is bad. Even in my opinion, I feel like, oh my god, why do I do that, you know? And then this one thing that she told me that until now I ingat, you know, she said, Faiz, I know what you want already. I know what I need to do. Like I have the solutions here. I just need you to listen to me so that I can feel free. You know, masa dia beritahu, I was like, oh my god, that's so true. So like after that, I tried to listen, because there's just so much. There's so much, how to say, emotional energy that you need to have to listen to people. So I really respect people who is an attentive listener, because it's not easy. You nak dengar pun, you have your own psychological thoughts, you have your own feelings. So like to actually get whatever that people want to say, it is I feel like not everybody can do that. It's like a superpower.
Yes, it's true.
Because for you to like betul-betul filter whatever people are like dumping on you, but in a way you make them feel seen, you make them feel heard, which is like, I think is very, very beautiful lah, in my opinion. I think listening is such a very, very important thing. Yeah.
Like there's this one time what like my bonda always said, like everyone can listen but not everyone can understand. So they can listen but they will not find a solution or maybe help you in a way that they have to understand. Like they're not being in your shoes and everything. So but sometimes when you're, as an example, when you're an extrovert, you can yap around, you can talk around, but then when it comes to important things that happen, not everyone will listen and not everyone will try to understand.
Yes.
Because they've always seen you talk around and say anything, but then they don't take it as something that is, oh, he's saying something that is kind of wrong, but then I think it's fine because he's okay, he's fine, he's an extrovert, it will be fine. No.
Oh my gosh.
Like an introverts we can easily see that they are in a problem. But an extrovert, you can't really see it from afar, even near. So it's quite worrisome when there's not a lot of attentive listener.
Betul, definitely. Like I have one high school friend, a childhood friend, dia ni jenis yang happy go lucky. Like kalau you jumpa dia, you macam no way he's depressed, no way he has anxiety, because he's always like, he's like the class clown, you know. So kita macam, because I'm an introvert, so whenever we see these people, we analyze things.
Yes.
That's why I agree. Like macam, that's why I understand. Macam like as introverts, we analyze things a lot. We observe. Sebab kita takut nak macam, you know, oh my god, I'm so awkward, you know, if I go there. So why not kita tengok dulu kan? So like you can actually see how people bercakap and whatsoever. So like this boy, I didn't know he actually suffered from depression for like years. And I followed his Instagram and I can see there's a lot of things that he shared, like his stories that, you know, like very tough things like which I shouldn't mention here in this podcast, but I'm sure you can
Yeah, we
tell
can
what he
imagine
said.
that.
Yeah, so from there we took our time to actually duduk dengan dia, cakap dengan dia. Dia macam tak adalah, kau okay. Lama-lama dia macam tiba-tiba terkeluar tau whatever dia macam slow dia let out. So that's very interesting lah. Yeah.
Faham.
Actually, kita selalu dengar kan orang kata orang yang paling banyak ketawa tu sebenarnya orang yang paling banyak simpan things kan.
Betul.
Actually sebenarnya orang yang paling banyak gelak tu kita kena tanya kau kita
Betul.
Yeah.
because introvert kita sentiasa cari orang. Extrovert ni dia suka masking.
Betul.
Betul.
So much layers.
So much facade, so that you can see like
Betul.
dia ni okay kot.
Betul. Because macam kita orang, macam I take mass communication dekat CityU. So like in mass com we do learn psychology, but psychology in for communications. And we learn this theory where we have the onion theory, where people we will open each layer for different people. You know? And there are some people, okay lah, buka, like open everything so like they know so like they know everything. But there are some people macam, okay lah, let's just open one layer,
One by one.
but there's just so much inside, you know. Yeah, which definitely brings to my next question. Like in your opinion, I think this is a question for the both of you, like Alalang, where we're here.
Boleh.
Like, what role does community support play in mental health, and how can we encourage people to reach out? Sebab I rasa macam a lot of people say, hey, reach out lah. No, I'm not gonna reach out, because kita rasa macam, because I have people yang cakap macam, I don't want to tell people my problems because I'm gonna like, you know, trauma dump them, and they don't want to listen to me. Like, why would they want to listen to me? Things like that. So like, how can we encourage people to reach out, and what role does community support play in mental health?
Okay. Can I answer first?
Yes.
Okay, in my opinion, the most important thing about spreading the awareness is tell people that reach out to the right person, because there is a lot of people nowadays that they think they can actually give I mean, it's okay to be helpful, but it's best to give the professionals to do the job. So the best thing is while we spreading the awareness, we have to tell people that reach out to the right person. But the problems with that is we in Malaysia especially, we don't have much psychiatrists and psychologists that are licensed. So there are a lot of people that they share their stories that they went to psychiatrists, but the psychiatrists invalidate their feelings. And kalau nak murah sikit, diorang kadang-kadang pergi KK, klinik kesihatan kan. But bila diorang pergi, counselor yang dekat area mental health department, if I'm not mistaken, bila kita tanya, rupanya doktor tu bukannya doktor yang ada license in counselling pun. Dia doktor biasa je. So the mental health resources dekat Malaysia ni actually sangat limited. The awareness is there, but
the movement is it's not moving. Dia tak bergerak. Static je. Faham?
But I agree.
Okay. That's why lah the community ni, it's good to spread the awareness, tapi sebenarnya dari pelbagai pihak tu kena enforce everyone untuk orang kata mewujudkan the places yang kita boleh pergi.
Betul.
The right place.
I think because which I'm grateful for, I think our generation yang memang we really talk about mental health a lot. Like we emphasize on people should take care of their mental health, because like macam if I remember talking to my parents who was like, what is this? They don't understand. But I don't blame them, because that's just the way they were brought up. Memang kita punya, because plus we're Asian. So like cara kita membesar is so different compared to our parents back then. It's quite, honestly, I think it's quite brutal. That's why we have like millennials or like people who will come to us and say, oh, that Gen Z is like lembek and things like that. But to think again, because we observe people who are older than us. We observe how people older than us had to go through their daily lives. And kita macam like, why are these like this? Why are these one like this? Kenapa dia orang macam ni?
We question everything.
Yeah, we question a lot of things. Jadi bila kita tengok dia orang, oh, because they are like this is because cara dia orang membesar is like this and that and that. I believe that, how to say, we Gen Zs, we observe and then kita analyse and then kita know, oh, the reason why they are like this because of this and that. And I agree with you that the resources are limited, because we can definitely go to like macam high school. Easy example, sekolah menengah. You have a lot of teenagers who are going through depression and anxiety, and they're like, oh, hantar dia orang pergi counselling. Tapi dia orang pergi counselling dekat sekolah dia orang pun, they are not certified. Like even the counsellors, they don't have background in, no offense, I feel that there are high schools that have certified psychiatrists and teachers who studies psychology and they know how to handle it. But unfortunately, I think most high schools, realistically, they don't have that. So budak-budak ni macam, yeah, but like I reached out, but then they will invalidate the students' been feeling. So in a way they say, okay, no, fine. Might as well I don't share anything. I'll just keep everything to myself because nobody cares. Right? True. That's my opinion lah. Like, what do you think?
Especially in the rural areas lah, memang susah sangat. There's this one high school that tak nak disclose lah, tak apalah, tak jadilah. But in a way, that school actually has a counsellor, but it's not actually certified. It's just a teacher. So in a way, he keeps the information internally. But then you hear your own rumours about yourself lambat laun, so macam it's not a healthy thing lah.
As in dia bagi tahu like other teacher.
It's supposed to be a one-on-one, but then you know how rumours are spread, right? They spread like wildfires. So macam bagi tahu seorang, but then the others will tell the others, and then sooner or later the whole school know. So macam it's really important to have someone that has a certification, yang ada betul-betul yang berasa bertanggungjawab lah initially. So macam at least we have dah cukup starting from the high school, sekolah menengah dah ada certified psychiatrist. I rasa macam dah bersyukur kot from there, because starting from an early ages like 15, 16, even 12 or 13 pun dah kira macam dah boleh dapat masalah yang sepatutnya orang dewasa melalui, kita dah lalu. So macam it will be better if the earlier schools macam primary dengan secondary adalah.
Betul. I feel like mental health education is crucial untuk especially students, especially teenagers. Because I think teenagers is when it gets messy. Kan bila kita umur form 3, form 4, form 5, that's like, oh my god. I remember when I was like 15, I was messy. I was like, it was hard. It was really tough.
Same.
Like I'm trying to understand whatever I'm feeling, and then I'm trying to balance my studies, and then the whole thing is just so messy. And that's when I really need people to come to me and like listen. That's when we talk about before. Like even though we are not certified, betul tak? Even though all of us are not certified or whatever, but listening goes a long way, because in a way we can advise our friends that I love you and I feel that your emotions are valid, but at the same time, you know, if you are comfortable, let's go and meet a psychiatrist, because at the end of the day, even people who are older than us, it's constant unlearning. like unlearning of like kita kecil-kecil dulu macam ni, but that's not okay, you know. And like bila kita dah besar, kita macam wait, whatever that we had to go through is not how it should be. So that's when we unlearn and unravel one by one of our traumas and whatever, so that we can provide a better future for the younger generation. Gitu. Oh my god. Slay. Next.
But
Next
can
question.
I add something?
Of course. Go ahead.
Actually kan, regarding the counselors, the school counselors, as far as I know, they are actually two separate in Malaysia lah. They are also two separate, if I'm not mistaken, field. I don't know. It's like two different kind of studies. School counselors is one other field, and psychologists and psychiatrists pun lain dia punya ni.
I see.
So they are certified. They have the sijil, but macam mana kalau dekat luar negara, untuk jadi counsellor ni you have to ambil psikologi dulu.
Faham?
Tapi
Before jadi teacher.
no, maksud I don't know. I tak tahu kenapa dekat Malaysia macam tu.
Dia macam dua separate benda kan, kenapa dia bukan dalam satu
Yeah, it
field?
should be one only. So faham tak? Sebab tu dekat Malaysia ni kita pelik kenapa dia macam tu. And untuk jadi psychologist and psychiatrist pun kita tak ada satu saluran yang direct. Kalau macam nak jadi cikgu kan, kita ada IPG, and then
Institute.
UPSI, dia ada satu saluran. Psychologist ni dia tak ada.
Dia macam
Yes, dia ada pegawai psikologi if I'm not mistaken, tapi itu pun dia tak meluas sangat. And dia I tak tahulah dia punya jabatan tu dia ke mana. I kena buat research lagi lah pasal tu kan. But I think dia boleh satukan dengan school counsellors. Tapi I tak tahu kenapa dia separate kan. And based on what my lecturer said, that they learn counselling. Sebab counselling tu kan actually is a kind of therapy sebenarnya. Dia mendengar, tapi counsellor ni dia tak boleh bagi apa orang panggil I'm sorry.
Solutions.
No, bukan solution. Dia tak boleh diagnose.
Ah,
Dia tak boleh
I see.
diagnose, and dia tak boleh bagi medication.
it's only the psychiatrist can
Yes,
give.
psychiatrist saja boleh bagi medication. Psychologist boleh bagi terapi, boleh diagnose, tapi tak boleh bagi medication.
Oh, I just learned something new.
Okay. So
I didn't know that.
that is why I rasa sebab itulah counsellors dekat sekolah sekarang ni macam it's kind of but not all
all lah.
macam tu kan, tapi saya rasa sepatutnya dia sekalikan lah.
So that you are much more versatile in what field that you want to go, but still it's like under the same spectrum.
Yeah.
Faham.
Moving on to the next question, Faiz.
Okay. Kejap mana satu Astaghfirullahalazim. Oh, I think it's you.
Is it mine?
Yeah. The new trends.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
The fourth question, I think. Right. So, are there any new trends in psychology or mental health research that you are particularly excited about?
Okay. Actually, this psychology trends is like a thing that all of us, I think, kita familiar dengan benda ni, tapi kita tak tahu the term, which is ecotherapy. Ecotherapy ni adalah natural therapy. So it's kind of a therapy yang melibatkan greenery. We have to go outside hiking. Tak semestinya hiking lah, bukan semestinya benda-benda besar, like mungkin keluar jalan-jalan, just brisk walk kan. And actually there is a study, if I'm not mistaken, I lupa lah. Tapi study tu memang dia punya dapatan adalah kalau you keluar 2 jam sahaja dalam seminggu, you akan dapat a better well-being. But the most interesting part about that is 2 jam tu tak semestinya berturut-turut tau. Dia boleh macam hari ni keluar 15 minit, esok 15 minit, and all that add up to 2 hours.
Okay, faham.
And it will give you a better well-being daripada you duduk kat rumah, tak keluar macam tu.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, because like my mom and dad is they are doing agriculture. So they sell plants.
I see.
So rumah kita orang tu dah macam sanctuary lah. So memang it's like pokok
greenhouse.
green is like
Right.
greenhouse. So like macam what I remember what my mom said. So she is not but she told me lah, dia kata, abang kalau abang rasa lonely ke, abang pergi siram pokok mama. And then I was like, huh? How does that work, right? So I was like, okay, fine. So I took like ni siram pokok, and then like it's actually very calming, you know. It's very calming. It's very like very refreshing, and like I love hiking. I love hiking. I love going bouldering. So like after you cakap tadi, I was like, oh my god, that makes sense, because like whenever I feel a bit overwhelmed, stressed, I always macam, let's go hiking tomorrow. Because dia macam when you walk around, you look at nature, you look at the how to say gunung and things like that. It's like so nice, you know. I don't know how to like explain it, but it's a very nice feeling. Because dia macam that one day, you know what, I'm gonna aeroplane mode, turn off my social media, and like my friends was everywhere and just like go around. And yeah, what was it again? Ecotherapy. Just learn something. What are your thoughts, you?
I think mine is like I didn't know the terms, so I just went out like macam go on a hike. Selalunya pergi hiking, and then at the end of the road macam of course lah ada sungai, ada air terjun and everything. And then it will be like, I think my teacher told me once macam pergilah grounding dekat luar. Grounding tu apa?
Grounding is grounding.
So essentially like my teacher is an essential oil user.
Essential oil.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So macam okay, take this ni daripada pokok ni dia punya benefits, it'll calm your mind, it'll make you focus and everything.
God, that's so good.
And then macam okay, thank you teacher. And then there's this one day like I used to take STPM.
TPM?
STPM. So macam memang susah gila. Kena pula time COVID. And then after COVID tu macam dah macam boleh keluar apa semua, my teacher told me, okay, pergilah grounding. Grounding tu apa? Grounding pergi hiking, reconnect yourself with the nature. Macam okay. And then I tried once. But instead of bringing your phone, you should bring your apa yang penting je lah, air, makanan, and then just sit around macam tengok je. So I tried once. I think it was around, lupa dekat mana, sungai apa dekat Gombak, I forgot. Tapi memang it was a new experience. Haven't tried yet, dah lama tak try. So macam I might go maybe this week or next week, tengok lah. So macam now I know it's called ecotherapy. So macam it's a new thing lah. It's not a new thing, but then it's a terms that I didn't know, and now I know.
And like I'm very excited when you check out essential oils, because I am obsessed. Macam mak-mak tau.
Faham.
No, but like okay, this is aromatherapy. So aromatherapy is like based on essential oils and things like that. Because I jenis yang kalau I suka benda tu, I akan buat research. So like when I am obsessed with there was a phase where I'm just like terlalu obsessed with essential oils, because it does make you feel good, you know, because different essential oils have like their own qualities. For example, like lemon, if you diffuse like lemon essential oils, it has qualities of like making you feel happy and things like that. Peppermint makes you focused. And like recently I went to Muji. I bought this 30 ml essential oil. It's a Japanese, how do you pronounce it? Cypress. Is it cypress? So it's hinoki. So hinoki gives off a very zen sanctuary. So I would always diffuse that bila I nak tidur, or I have to like study whatever. So it feels macam you smell like plants. I like plants, eucalyptus punya bau. So macam rasa you dekat hutan, you dekat garden.
It reminds you of the greenery.
Yes, and it feels like home. Because like my mom tu kan, so dia macam it makes you, I don't know, like if you have the opportunity to like get, I don't know, one essential oil, you can definitely go for like those things.
I know.
So like you study and you smell. It helps a lot. Like I don't know. That's just how I feel. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next question. Oh, okay. In your opinion, what role can students and younger generations play in promoting mental health awareness? What do you guys think?
In my opinion, of course, we can use our social media. Okay, I think nowadays most of us have social media, so we can use that opportunity to actually share about mental health awareness, things like that. And one thing that actually is kind of hard to do, but we can actually expose the mental health issues to our families, because our families usually especially the older generation, they don't really they think it's like a small matter. Mental health issues, why is that? But that is our role to actually expose them to the mental health issues, things like that. And I think actually older generation pun sekarang dah makin tahu. Cumanya bagi dia orang benda tu macam alah ni budak muda punya topik kan. So kita lah yang kena bagi tahu dia orang, no, it's not just like a simple thing. You have to know. Kan? Macam tu.
Betul.
It's like my macam, ya betul. My mum and dad jenis yang kalau dulu dia just alah bang benda ni macam tu tau. And then lama-lama kita macam, I remember, I think the one phase yang kita betul-betul unravel everything, COVID, PKP, kita kena duduk rumah. So masa tu, I think it was hard for not just for our family, for every family, because kita orang selalu we're always outside. Kita tak penat, kita keluar, kita balik, kita tidur. We don't really spend much time with our family. So when during the PKP month, that's when like everybody duduk rumah. So kau suka aku tak suka aku, you have to face me. Kan, so like that's when like yes, there are arguments but normal lah, it's a family thing kan. So there are arguments and things like that, but that's when we unravel tau, one by one. And then I pernah duduk dengan my mom and dad, and macam like, Ma, do you know anything about like depression and anxiety? So dia orang macam, Mama pernah dengar tapi Mama tak, I don't know. So like, and then I was asking them about their life, macam mana dia orang kecil-kecil. And then dia orang macam kata, tak adalah, Mama tak ada. Saya kata, I don't have depression and anxiety. And then tiba-tiba I was asking about dia punya childhood or whatsoever. I think I'm sure everybody has kan. And then she was telling me about some things, and I macam and then dia macam automatically terluahkan all of these things. And dia macam like, Ma, and I was holding her hand, said, that's actually, some things, like trauma and this, and she said, oh ya ke, like Mama tak tahu. And that's when we educate them about, anxiety, depression, how important it is to have solid mental health, at least education. So kita tahu, macam, for example, I didn't do great today. It's okay, tak apa. Kita cuba lagi. Let's try again tomorrow. But there are people yang macam, oh my god, I didn't do great today. I'm such a terrible person. We will beat ourselves a lot. And I second that. I am like that back then. But as I get older, kita macam tak apalah. I'm a human being, kita manusia, and kita tak sempurna. There are times where we have to betul-betul bagi tahu diri kita yang tak apa, kita cuba lagi. It's okay. Let's try again. Yeah. So I think lah.
Well, in my opinion, I think it's the same as Imanina, sebab social media is becoming like more of a main platform to all of us. In terms of working pun, social media helps a lot. Tapi in terms of for the older generations, ada yang boleh terima, ada yang tak boleh. But then what I love is that alhamdulillah my family, my cousins yang younger, one of the younger ones lah, yang masih sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, my mom would generally ask them like, okay tak, how are you? And then there's this one time where she got scolded by her teacher, and she said she was shaking and everything, and then, oh okay tak, nak bawa pergi doktor tak, macam mana, is your palm sweaty or anything. So like
That's good.
yeah, since my mom is like, she's not that old generation, she I think she's 47, she's just 47. So dia macam she's evolving through the time just to help her younger ones. So macam contohnya I ke, like she would always ask me macam, kau jangan keluar seorang-seorang, kenapa ni, nak pergi doktor. Sebab my mom ada jumpa this one, I think there's this one website or a meeting for a doctor, like I think it was Minda Sehat or something like that. Like if you have any problems or anything or you want to share, you can meet one of their doctor pakars there, and then they'll diagnose you like properly and everything. So it's like I made up my mind macam I want to go, but then oh wait, I can still overcome this with the help from my family and also my friends and also myself. So I think I can go through this. Tapi bila dah sampai limit tu, I might go lah. I think something like that.
Faham, betul. I agree. Macam it's good that when we educate people who are older than us, macam like our mom and dad. Macam sekarang pun nanti diorang jenis macam because I have like my little sister and my eldest sister, so my dad would call my dad and mama, abang nanti free call lah dia, like call lah dia, like tanya dia okay ke tak. Itu dia orang pula yang ingatkan kita, like you know, like dengar lah, jangan cakap apa-apa, dengar je. Itu macam macam like suddenly dia pula yang macam apa, jangan cakap, dengar je cakap dia orang. Macam oh lah, bila kita dengar apa dia orang macam slowly they are learning about these things juga. And apa tadi cakap tadi, the organisation Minda Sehat. There's also another one called Allomind. Dekat I think kat Kuala Lumpur, so ALOEMIND, Allomind. So they do have like promotions and whatsoever. They help people who needs to talk to psychiatrists and whatsoever, which I think also comes to a point where this is not in the question, but I believe that God bless, Alhamdulillah, some of us are privileged to have family members yang nak dengar. Tapi kita ada budak-budak yang we have people yang don't have that privilege, yang their mom and dad really pencil that whenever their friends and family invalidate their feelings. So like in your opinion, like what can we do to help our friends, families yang had to go through it, tapi they don't have that outlet to luahkan perasaan dia orang, because their mom and dad don't really see that, their friends don't see that. So macam I'll go first. I think if you guys had to go through that, we can definitely reach out to Befrienders Kuala Lumpur. If you are having those thoughts and whatsoever, Befrienders Kuala Lumpur is a good place to be. But sometimes when you call the hotlines, they don't answer. So it is important for us to have friends that apa kita panggil tu, that we trust untuk luahkan all of this, so that there must be a solution that we can do to help people. Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys rasa?
Actually, I agree with you. The befriend hotline kan. But yes, I pernah call juga tapi tak angkat. So itulah kita kata tadi kan, the awareness is there but the movement is not really kan. But the other way yang I rasa I boleh suggest adalah you cari a piece of paper or like a buku kosong kan. You vent everything.
Journaling.
Yes,
journaling.
And it doesn't have to be pretty. Ada orang kan dia macam journaling, dia nak buat benda tu cantik. Tak semestinya cantik. You boleh je buat benda tu tak cantik pun tak apa, but you vent semua benda dalam tu. Okay. So bila you tak ada, you rasa macam tak ada siapa nak dengar, ataupun you rasa macam tak ada siapa dengan you boleh vent dekat situ, so that you macam mana you luahkan emotion you tu dengan cara yang lebih healthy lah. Sebab ada orang bila dia tak tahan sangat, dia do something that they shouldn't do. Yeah, so that at least bila kita tulis tu kita dah luahkan dekat situ.
Betul. There's also another one you tulis dekat this is, I don't know what is it. You ambil pinggan kaca and then you ambil marker, you tulis all of your problems.
Dia pecah
kan? So dia macam nanti you, I don't know, that's what people do lah. Or like there's that rage room Like
Right.
You macam you masuk dalam pecah-pecah and you're like, okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, sebab sometimes different people have their different ways.
Mm.
Macam different emotions pun that have different ways. Macam kalau I sedih, I nyanyi lagu sedih, lepas tu nangis. Tapi dah lepas tu dah macam dah okay dah. Kalau I macam sometimes I did this one terms which is called overstimulating.
Yeah.
So macam when you are being happy too much, and then the gauge of happiness is overloading, and then you hit at one point you feel macam tiba-tiba kosong, rasa sedih. It's because maybe emotionally happy, you're emotionally too much happiness or something. So macam I tak tahu kalau macam tak tahu lah kalau ada yang pernah rasa macam terlebih happy sampai tiba-tiba rasa kosong, tak tahulah. But that's my point of view. Kalau macam I marah ke apa, it's not a good thing, but then I tend to be quiet when I'm angry. So sebab kita tak pernah, usually people will be mad at us, and then we'll be quiet. But in a way, when I'm mad at someone, I wouldn't lash out at them. I will be quiet instead. So I don't know why, but I'm not even sure if it's a good thing or a bad
It
thing.
is a good thing. It's very admirable because it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Maybe.
And I think even, okay, we don't want to go very religious, but even, okay, so in Islam, there's also a saying where, I think from our Prophet, where he says that if you are angry, don't say anything. Lebih baik berdiam. You can, I think there's that, correct me if I'm wrong, that's what I've heard. As in, if you're angry, it's best if you just be quiet.
Be quiet, yeah.
Because we don't know, because our mouth, words hold so much power. That's one thing that I always take those things for granted. I macam tak apalah orang cakap, but like words hold so much power. Whatever that we say is so powerful. And sometimes we meet people, no lah, I just say only. It's very important whatever that you say, because even you don't know what kind of mind of state you are, kan? You marah, whatever that you say can literally become very sharp, you know. Yeah, I feel like it's like this thing where you cakap macam there's an energy.
It's
If it's like
satu doa.
it's like when you love people, they macam very pretty, kan? But when you say something bad, you terus like sharp like that to your heart, which hurts people. Yeah, I really admire the fact that you can stay quiet, because I find it tough sometimes. Yeah.
Actually, the overstimulating part, actually that correlates much with our world now, because it is too fast, kan? Semua orang nak buat everything. Semua orang ada kerja, semua orang feel something. Everyone have a very tough times. So kadang-kadang kita lupa yang orang lain pun ada kehidupan dia. Kita lupa orang lain pun sebenarnya ada. Mungkin dia orang pun ada masalah, kan? Kita lupa benda tu. Kita ingat, oh, I have a very bad day today. I nak marah, kan? So I think that is very important to suppress, kan? Tapi if I can suggest you, selain daripada suppress, if at one point you rasa macam tak boleh, you cari something yang you in a healthy way yang you boleh ni, kan? Tapi hiking tadi is a good way lah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Oh my God. Sharing. Thank you for sharing. So much things to give.
Last one.
Yeah, last question.
Last one.
You want to go for the last question?
Last question. Oh, ada few options. Ada 2 options.
Up to you. Yeah, which one? Just pick one.
Okay, I'll take this one lah. Should university hire an in-house psychiatrist in campus?
Okay, of course they should. Because I think, kan sebelum ni kan kita katakan dekat Malaysia ni tak banyak mental health resources, kan? And kalau ada pun mahal.
Betul.
So orang takut nak pergi sebab takut nak kena bayar mahal.
Betul.
And orang tak tahu nak pergi mana, kan? So universities or even schools, kan, kita cakap tadi pasal school counselors, kan? So it's very good to have a psychiatrist or a psychologist in your campus, supaya students ni dia tahu nak pergi mana. Or at least kalau dia, kadang-kadang students ni dia bukannya ada, orang kata it's big for them lah, of course. Cuma kadang-kadang kita rasa besar sebab kita tak tahu nak pergi mana. So having a psychologist or a psychiatrist in universities or any education institution kan, it will help so much. And tak semestinya students kan, kadang-kadang
People that are working.
lecturers, the staff, bukannya senang nak jadi lecturers. You have students yang macam-macam perangai. Human ni kan kompleks kan. So mungkin mahal lah kan nak hire psychiatrist or psychologist, tapi it will benefit much lah.
Yes, I feel like it's a good investment for like the community of our university, because I feel like we have friends that are stressed. We have staffs that are also like stressed and overwhelmed, because at the end of the day kita actually fikir about whatever that's happening. We don't really know what they are going through, what our lecturers are going through. I'm sure it's such a tough thing to do, like to teach,
and then
teaching
to
is,
hide them in front of your students and everything.
It's like so much layers. Like I remember I had to teach dance. It's not easy. I felt that macam maybe teaching is okay. No, it's not. Like dengan budak-budak, bayangkan kita kena menghadap satu lecturer yang perangai whatever. You imagine that lecturer yang kena menghadap perangai budak-budak yang berbeza. So like, it's so tough, and I think it's very.
I think it's important. Me too, because in a way it'll help, like in terms of emotionally and also psychologically, it'll help students to maybe not focus more, but enjoys more in terms of their studies and everything. Macam, it will be helpful lah, especially to the surroundings of the universities. Tak adalah muram je bila tengok ada kelas muram, habis kelas muram, nak cari makan pun mahal. Macam mana? So
betul,
it'll be better lah kalau ada.
I guess that's all the questions for today. Thank you so much for taking your time to be with us and share your experiences and whatsoever. I think it's very insightful. I think today's podcast is very
a lot
insightful.
of new knowledge I've gained today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you thank you everyone for sharing. I think this is such a nice episode. I love it
to start off.
Because it's been so long.
After so long.
And we hope all of you guys who are currently watching this podcast, we hope that you guys can benefit a thing or two from whatever that we are sharing. If you guys have any opinions, suggestions, leave them down at the comment section below. And if you guys ada soalan, let's say korang ada topik yang korang nak kita orang cover for future episodes in City University's Campus Voices, let us know. As more engaged as we can, we wanna meet more students from City University. If you guys have any topics, ideas, come, let us know so we can also invite you to the show.
Yes.
Like how we invite Malina, you know what I mean? So that's what we wanna start. We wanna build a community where students are engaged with us in whatever topics that we can talk about as raw as we can.
Yes.
So thank you so much to everyone that's currently watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.